This is Autoline Daily reporting on the global automotive industry. After posting a slight increase in May, European passenger car sales fell nearly 8% in June to 1.45 million units, and that's according to the European Automobile Manufacturers Association, or ACEA. Part of that decline can be attributed to there only being 19 selling days this year, compared to 21 in 2018. As a result, sales fell in the 5 major European markets. Overall, sales are down 3% in Europe in the first half of the year, totaling 8.2 million vehicles. Of the major markets, only Germany, with 0.5% gain, posted an increase during the first 6 months of the year. If you found a screaming deal on a Ferrari or Lamborghini in Brazil, chances are they're fake. The AP reports that Brazilian police shut down a shop that was making fake versions of the Italian supercars, which were being offered on social media for $45,000 to $60,000. Police didn't say what kinds of parts they used to make the vehicles and are currently investigating how they were made. 8 partially finished vehicles were seized in the raid, which was conducted after complaints from Ferrari and Lamborghini. And we've got a great Autoline After Hours coming up tomorrow. Our special guest will be Larry Erickson, the head of design at Magna, who will be talking about how and why an automotive supplier needs its own design studio. And we'll have Phoebe Howard from the Detroit Free Press, who just broke a major story on Ford's problems with DCT transmissions in the Focus and Fiesta. So join us tomorrow for some of the best insights on what's going on in the automotive industry. Sales of batteries for electric vehicles in China is soaring. Merrill Lynch reports that battery sales were up 99% in June. Passenger BEVs accounted for 72%, plug-in hybrids accounted for 3%, electric buses 15%, and specialty cars 9%. The biggest battery maker in China is CATL, with 49% market share. In fact, it's the largest battery maker in the world. BYD has 17% share, and Guozhou has 7%. Prismatic batteries are the most popular shape, accounting for 80% of sales. Cylindrical batteries, like Tesla uses, accounted for 12%, and pouch batteries, 8%. And speaking of CATL, or CATL as everyone pronounces it, Toyota just formed a partnership with the company. CATL will provide Toyota with a steady supply of batteries, and the two will jointly work on improving cell technology and figuring out how to reuse and recycle used batteries. When one of the largest automakers joins forces with the largest battery maker, it's time to sit up and pay attention. And though EV batteries remain extremely expensive, the rest of the powertrain in an electric car is much simpler and cheaper. ZF just developed a 2-speed transmission for EVs that's amazingly simpler than the transmissions it makes for piston engine cars. ZF says that with a 1-speed gearbox for EVs, automakers had to choose between high initial torque or a high top speed. EVs with 2-speed transes get 5% more range and can even be good for towing. It shifts into second at 70 kilometers an hour or about 43 miles an hour. The gearbox is a modular design and can be scaled up for bigger vehicles.
Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone Tires, your journey, our passion, and by DuPont, transforming industries and improving lives through material science.
Lotus is known for lightweight, nimble cars, and now it's dipping its toes into the world of electrification. The Avia is an all-electric hypercar that'll have nearly 2,000 horsepower and a 0 to 186 mile an hour time in under 9 seconds. Its carbon fiber monocoque helps keep weight to about 3,700 pounds. But that highlights how much heavier a battery and motor is than an engine and transmission. Remember, Gordon Murray is targeting a weight of 2,160 pounds with his T50 Hypercar, which is powered by a naturally aspirated V12 engine. The Avia's 70 kilowatt-hour battery pack is mid-mounted, estimated to return 250 miles of range, and feeds power to 2 electric motors. There's no center display screen on the interior, only an instrument cluster, and the controls are laid out on a honeycomb-like structure, like something you'd expect to see in a spaceship. The Avia goes on sale in 2020. Only 130 will be made. They'll cost 1.7 million pounds, or $2.1 million, and require a deposit of 250,000 pounds, or $310,000. The other day, Electrify America launched a petition on change.org to get a car charging emoji on the list of approved icons. And now Ford wants to get a truck emoji on that list. And that's right, there's an emoji for boats, cars, scooters, and even a spaceship, but no truck. For the sake of humanity and world peace. Let's hope that changes. And that wraps up today's report.